It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Orlando Magic. For the Magic, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. It has been an interesting ride thus far. Kenny, some teams really improving after a sluggish start.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Magic in this one. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. They're continuing to soldier on without the services of Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, it's terrible news, Kevin. Never what you want to hear with an injury of that severity. Hard to imagine we're going to see him back out there anytime soon.
You know, certainly disappointing for them. I know how disappointed he must be. Now they've got to find a way to make things work without him.
Now change, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Cook. There's some money out there, and it's Love in at the forceman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking at the mid-season numbers for international viewership, Doris, the league is really making an impression around the world.
I know soccer is maybe the biggest sport worldwide, but what has struck me over the last 5 to 10 years is how global a game basketball has become, and the fact that it's one of the fastest growing sports in the entire world. And make no mistake, to me, it's the league that has brought this ability to bring people together with incredible stars who fans can relate to. The one guy that comes to mind, obviously, Steph Curry.
Well said. The vision of the league, to me, is just incredible and unequal.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The steal. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And Knight slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Gordon, and he drops in the way up off the glass. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, guys, he said he's expecting his defense on the interior to be important. He said we can protect the rim with our shot block. We want to keep them outside of the paint, but if they get inside, our ability to deny can come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Not too surprising that he wants to see him sharp at the defensive end right from the opening tip.
And, you know, they have the ability to control a game with their deep, but they have to be aggressive and send that message right away.
I do believe, Greg, this team has an intimidation factor working in their favor because of the level of defense that they play. And if the stops start adding up in the first half, that factor starts to weigh on the opponent's mind.
Porzingis with the ball, coming off 31 points last game, and finished off by Porter.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Here's Money. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety. The pass to Porzingis. Poked loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Offensive rebound. Here's Cook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Orlando, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Henry's checked in, and it's Lynch in for Porter.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lynch passes to Henry. Dallas moving it around. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lynch's shot is off. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Pass to Henry. Porzingis with the ball. Overnight. Misses off the right eye. It's an 8-point differential. That's the money. The feed to Cook. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes to Henry. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-6 run. And he jams it with authority.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA great. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys. When your lead playmaker can get to the rim like that and convert, monster advantage. Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Lynch. Rebound by the Magic.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Pushing their lead to double digits.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and for two squads that don't know each other all that well, this should be an intriguing battle.
Right, in a matchup where you don't see the opponent often, there should be a lot of surprises. I don't know what to expect.
Corner shot. That's good on the jump shot. Lynch has got his first points of the game. Magic leading by 9. Here's money. Oh! And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing the lead early in this one.
Lynch passes to Jackson. Inside, knocked away. Here's money. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Henry. He's guarded by Knight. Unloads from 13. Henry misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Jackson with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Dishes to Henry. Overnight. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
Down low.
Hey guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Erickson's checked in for Dallas. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already the second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Knocks it loose. There's the pass to Lynch. The 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Pass to Money. Okiti takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dallas calls timeout. Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but Norris not by coaches. And there are some players who have that presence.
You know what, Kevin, and this can take the shape of a lot of different things. So one guy that comes to mind is Sean Livingston. Always calm, always about team. Thaddeus Young is not a name necessarily that is at the top of everybody's best player list, but anyone who's ever coached Thad Young believes in his ability to affect positively a locker room. Then you have those guys who maybe are going to challenge you a little bit more, but ultimately are good for the team. And I would cite Draymond Green, who will call out a teammate if necessary, push them to greater heights. You need both kinds, I think, Kevin, in your locker room.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the middle, here's Cook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here is Lynch. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Erickson. To the paint. Here is Lynch. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Money. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Money's got 16 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
Here is Lynch. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
And Love gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Henry passes to Lynch. Here's Henry. He's guarded by Love. Now Henry passes it to Lynch. Dallas again missing.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here is Cook. Connects on the open J. 6 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The pass to Lynch. Lots of room. Rebound by the Magic.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
No, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Hubbard, he's guarded by Knight. Pass to Jensen. And the drought. Orlando grabs the miss. Money's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Cook. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Cook's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Knocked away. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Knight picks to Cook. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Feeds it to Russell. Good D by Love. And it's Cook with the ball for the Orlando Magic, coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Hubbard. Goes up and leaves it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
From deep 3-point range. But they get it back. Passes it to Money. Another shot. And it's sent back by Russell. They recover it. With 2 seconds left. 1 second left. And the dunk by Love.
Hey, forget that Love can get up and finish like that. Nicely done.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Magic out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
I'll tell you, when you take care of the backboards, good things seem to happen.
Well, I think it's been a priority to hit the glass, no doubt, and using their length and athleticism to perfection. On the boards.
Keith is out there with Russell. Then it's Porter. Then it's Bridges. And it's Jensen in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Porter up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Here's Money, guarded by Porter. Here's Money. The Mavericks pull it in.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
It's Porter outside. That shot is off. And Orlando the other way now.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Zinkis, he's checked in for Russell. The Magic shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. One, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the race. Oh. You got to be kidding. And Kevin, what you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Dallas with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group has been consistent.
Well, certainly it wasn't their best night shooting the basketball. What you have to do is now put it aside and get focused for the next one.
Here's Money, guarded by Porter. Here's Money.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. The feed now to Porter. Rebound by the Magic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Porzingis comes with the double team. Good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Henry's checked in. Here's the floater. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Money's got 7 rebounds in the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bridges kicks to Porter. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Money. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Kevin Love. First in rebounding, second in steals, and he has so many different ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked 3rd in the league in points per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Guys, that's number 2 on him. They do not need him to sit right away, but one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
Jackson, he's checked in for Dallas. Lynch comes in for Porter. So it's the Mavericks now, and there's the pass to Lynch. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
And it's good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Porzingis. They need this. He lays it in. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis has any number of tools on the offensive end, but a nice high percentage look there.
Money passes to Knight, and Knight slams it in.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving.
Passes it to Money. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Money's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lynch passes to Jackson. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Lynch. Cans it from downtown. Lynch has got his second bucket of the night. Orlando's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. On baseline, Jay. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Eyes a 3. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Cook. Okiti. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here is Lynch. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Henry. Now the pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Lynch. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lynch has got 6 in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
The dish to Jackson. Tipped away. Lynch passes to Henry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Number 1, Kevin Love. Second, Porzingis.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Money passes to Love. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Boom, he chips it straight down.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was it, any other player, it might be surprising, but he is just so good. Pass to Hubbard. Here is Lynch. Love grabs the board. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, Henry. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Getting there is before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Russell, he's checked in for Dallas. Here is Lynch. He's got 8. Passes it to Hubbard, looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Here's Money. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. The Magic have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Here's Hubbard. Here's Holcomb. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Orlando's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Mavericks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. Porter's checked in for the Mavericks. And he makes both free throws. Here's Money. He has 38 in the game. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Dallas.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Bobbed up there for Love. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Mavericks shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Money passes to Love. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Love's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Poked loose. Money passes to Love. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The Mavericks shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Kicks it to Porter. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Hubbard. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Magic shooting has been sensational. 75% for the... Oh, wow.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside, Porter. Russell with it. He's going up against Love. And Russell gets it to go. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Here's Money, and he has 42. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Here's Hubbard. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Orlando's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game. An outstanding 75% mark. And Love throws it down.
Is it just me, or is Kevin Love all over the floor tonight? There is simply no answer for what he's bringing to the table.
Here's Holcomb. And so it's the Orlando Magic, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, it's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joe, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for Orlando, Cook out there with Money. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Knight in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Cook. Here's Money, guarded by Porter. Money passes to Love, and it's in there. Love's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando.
Boy, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint, because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position.
It's to Porzingis. Here's Erickson. Porter kicks to Porzingis. And a minute played as the second half gets going. They shot off that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Here's Money. Bank shot, no good. The Mavericks shooting just 31% in the game. The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
Money passes to Knight. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I love to see them pound it inside like that, not settling for the perimeter shot.
Poked away. He swats the ball away again. His and yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Hammock. The pass to Erickson. Fast break, here we go. Here's money. Oh!
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
Right, they're making it easy for the opposition. You can't afford to cough the ball up like that.
Pass to Erickson. Porzingis against Love. Pass to Erickson. Love against Porzingis. Here's Bridges. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get off track.
And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Porter. It's to Porzingis. And now Orlando on the break. Here's money. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up? And now they're turning this game into a drag race. Bringing out for easy fast break basket.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less claim from the charity stripe.
Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. And Love's passing along is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
Bridges with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Bridges leading the charge.
And how's that for a solo performance?
Well, you couldn't do it any better than that, Greg. Textbook execution on the break.
Kicks it tonight. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
To the paint. And he banks in the low. Henry's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. To the middle. And the pass to Money. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one's good, Henry. Henry's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Good on the bucket. He's got 16.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Here's Lynch. Pass to Keith. Bridges, no one around him. And no good that time. And Orlando the other way now. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Knight wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
Pass to Bridges. Pass to Lynch. He kicks to Henry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Henry's got 8 points.
What a turnaround in the second half. So much more accurate overall.
Here's Money. And too long on the shot.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Kicks it out to Love. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here is Lynch. He's got 8. And there it is for him. He's got 4 this quarter. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Money. In the corner, Cook with it. Outside Knight. To the middle. Another steal. And they're on the break. And Knight slams it in.
Costly there. Just a loss of focus leads to the ball going the other way.
Well, he simply wasn't paying attention. Coughed it up. Got to be more assertive and strong with the basketball.
Knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Lynch. His 3-pointers off the mark. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 16-6 run. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Pass to Lynch. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Mavericks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Passes it to Jensen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And he lobs it up.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Dallas has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. They get a hand on it. No good that time. Well, Orlando shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Money, and that one is stuffed right through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The Mavericks shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Lynch. Tries it from 19. Rebound by the Magic. Love's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And there's 9. That's good on the assist from Cook. Cook's got 5 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Cook's got the ball, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Orlando, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. Porter's checked in for Lynch. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Dallas. Kicks to Russell. Back to Porter. A reverse. It's blocked. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love to see them pound it inside like that, not settling for the perimeter shot.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Russell passes to Jensen. Poked away. A solo fast break. And he lobs it up.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
Yeah, I think, Greg, the faster the tempo, the better they are. And I love the pace they're playing with right now.
1:09 left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Hubbard. Shoots from 12. A rebound by Cook.
They're really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
And so it's Dallas with it. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Down low, Love, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Hubbard from downtown. The rebound by Cook. Cook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Money. Here's Knight. It's tipped. With 1 on the clock. No good. And so it's Orlando enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their right. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw in their side right now. You've got Russell, also Keefe out there. And it's Hubbard in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Magic shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Down low, Cook. That's tipped. Here's Holcomb. Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you, when he gets in that deep, there simply has to be some help defensively. The size mismatch is just too great there.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Keith against Love. Keith missing.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
You know, and a lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the carom.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Holcomb, he's guarded by Love. Out to the right wing. Gain moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Love's got his 16th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Knight, and Knight slams it in. The Mavericks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Passes to Hubbard. From 13. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Cook, the pass to Money. There's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stop the alley-oop. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. O'Keefe, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
Causing turnovers really gives you an advantage.
Well, it makes things easier for sure, Greg. Their activity on the defensive end is what caused that steal.
Pass to Keith. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Money. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Ball stolen.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
You know, his production's been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
This is ridiculous. Can you remember the last time they missed?
I really can't. They're on fire. Seems like they cannot miss.
Off the mark, and the drop continues.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
And Knight slams it in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hubbard. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he carved out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here is Lynch. The pass to Keith. Here is Lynch to the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And really, this is where efficiency matters. Value every possession.
You simply have to make smart decisions. You're only hurting yourself with these miscalculations.
The Magic shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. He's off on the first. No luck that time either. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Lynch. Dallas again missing.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Money. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Money's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Pass to Lynch. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Money. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And that one is hammered home. And that one misses. The Mavericks shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Right wing, here's Lynch. Off target from outside. Here's Orlando now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Erickson with the rebound. Erickson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trying his luck deep. Lynch's shot is off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Shoots from 14. Okiti. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'll tell you, it was the sharp passing that led to that shot. Terrific teamwork.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lynch. Good on the triple. Lynch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Money. Lynch defended. Outside Knight. Passes it to Money. Tries it from 19. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here is Lynch. Pass to Erickson. No good. Magic shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Love against Porzingis. There's the pass to Erickson. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Erickson. Jensen. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Lynch. Not really his range, and it's off target.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
There's the 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
He kicks it to Bridges to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Inside. Here's Jensen. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the pin.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, they have leaned on this guy to carry their offense today, and he has come through with flying colors.
Here's Lynch. Pass to Erickson. Porzingis trying to get free. Comes up empty down low.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
And the Mavericks with possession here. And there's the pass to Jensen. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Money. Lobbed up there for Knight. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Tipped away and stolen by Knight. And now Orlando on the break. And that one is hammered home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Lynch. Trying his luck deep. The shot will not go. And Orlando will come the other way. Okidi goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the inside. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Bridges. And the 3 off target.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 just slips away.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Orlando.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Money.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Pass to Cook. Here's Money. Defended by Bridges. Bombed up there for Love. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Here's Lynch. Hits the front of the rim and out.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
To the middle, Okidi. Erickson with the rebound. From deep. Misses there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone. Bye.